My precious child, my eyes have never left you. My presence has never departed from your side. From the day you took your first breath until this very moment, I have been your shield, your comfort, and your watcher. And today, I have come again, not in silence, but in voice. I am speaking because the time for silence has passed. The time for pretending not to see, not to feel, not to sense what you already know deep within your soul is over. You felt it. The ache. The betrayal. The heavy cloud that hangs around your shoulders whenever certain names are mentioned. I am the Lord your God, and today I reveal to you what you've sensed but couldn't prove. Finally, it is happening. The truth is no longer hiding. The walls are cracking. The whispers are growing louder. And I need you to know this before anything else. You are not crazy. You are not paranoid. You are not imagining it. Your sister told someone something she had no right to speak about. A secret. A detail. A personal part of your journey that you shared with her in trust, in confidence, in the sacred safety of family. She carried that information like a dagger, not to protect you, but to pierce you. And though she smiled in front of you, behind your back she chose to reveal what was meant to remain hidden. She thought it would never get back to you. She thought she could share it as casually as one might speak about the weather. But what she said reached tears that were not silent. And now it has reached mine because nothing is hidden from me. The person she told. They were not random. They were not innocent. They carried your name to others. They twisted your truth. They mocked your vulnerability. And now they pretend to know you, when all they've ever known is a version of your story told by someone who should have protected it. My beloved, I was there when you cried alone after telling her that part of your story. I was there when you opened your heart and said, "Please don't tell anyone." I heard you. I watched her nod. I saw the false agreement. And I waited for years, for months, for days, giving her chance after chance to honor you. But now, she has crossed a boundary. She has let her own frustrations, her own insecurities, her own need for control override her loyalty to you. I do not bring this up to cause division. I do not reveal this to make you walk in bitterness. I reveal this now because I am a God of justice, and your spirit is breaking under the weight of secrets that were never meant to be exposed. You have been wondering why certain people look at you differently. Why some no longer speak the same way. Why the atmosphere in the room changes when you enter. And now you know, because someone told your story, but not in love, not in truth, not in honor. Your sister told them, and she did it with the calmness of someone who didn't think you would ever find out. But I am God. I saw it. And I will not let you carry this confusion one more day. The story she told them was not just a confession, it was sacred. And she turned something holy into gossip. And while she thought she could cover it up with silence, I have uncovered it with my fire. You were the target, but you will not be the victim. I will defend you. I will expose this, and I will heal you. But you must listen carefully to what I say next. There is a reason she shared what she did. There is a wound in her heart that she never dealt with. A jealousy that grew into bitterness. A competition that should never have existed. Somewhere along the line, she started seeing you as a threat. Even when you loved her, she questioned it. Even when you gave, she felt it wasn't enough. And she started to believe a lie that you were the favored one. That you were the one everyone looked at. That you got what she deserved. So she tried to level the field, not with love, not with healing, but with exposure. She thought that by sharing your secret, she could reduce the admiration people had for you. She thought she could humble you. But my child, she didn't realize that I do not play by the rules of man. What they meant for shame, I will use for elevation. What they meant to break you, I will use to build you. What they tried to do behind your back, I will flip in front of their faces. Because I am your God, and I protect what is mine. I know you want to confront her. I know you want to scream, why? But I need you to wait. I need you to trust me with your vengeance. I need you to let me fight this battle, because what's coming is not just about your healing. It's about generational patterns that I am finally breaking. This is deeper than just one conversation. This is about a curse that has lived in your family for decades. The curse of sisters turning on each other. The curse of betrayal hiding behind closeness. The curse of smiles that mask sabotage. But you, my child, are the end of that curse. You are the one I have chosen to break what broke the women before you. That's why it hurts so much. That's why it's so personal. Because the enemy knows that if you rise, the cycle ends. So yes, your sister betrayed your trust. Yes, she exposed what should have been protected. But you will not be destroyed by this. You will be crowned by it. Your pain will become your prophecy. And your story will save others. In the days ahead, you will begin to notice signs. You will see names appear that you haven't heard in years. You will receive messages or phone calls that feel random, but they are not. They are confirmations. I am orchestrating a divine uncovering. And when it comes, you will not need to defend yourself. The truth will speak louder than any rumor. The people who believe the lies will see the real you. And the ones who repeated what they heard will begin to apologize. Even if their pride keeps them from saying it out loud. Do not lose sleep over who she told. Do not chase explanations. Do not beg for understanding. You are not required to prove yourself to people who didn't care to hear your side. I will take care of it. I will clear your name. I will vindicate you. And as for your sister, I will deal with her gently, but firmly. I will give her a chance to repent. I will give her a moment of clarity. But if she refuses, if she hardens her heart, I will remove her access to your heart. I will protect you from further harm. Your assignment now is simple. Heal. Breathe. Take your hands off the wheel and let me drive. Do not seek revenge. Do not feed bitterness. Focus on your future. There is a door opening for you, one that was delayed by this very situation. And now that the truth is in the light, the door will not just open. It will swing wide. A new relationship is coming. A business idea will flourish. A connection that had gone cold will suddenly reignite in your favor. These are not distractions. These are rewards. I am blessing you in the open for the pain you endured in private. You are my chosen, my beloved, my anointed. You were never meant to carry shame. You were never meant to walk with your head low. That secret that was shared, it was part of your past, not your prison. And I am using it to raise you higher than you ever imagined. Watch as I make the tables turn. Watch as I turn your tears into testimonies. Watch as I prepare a table before you, in the presence of the very people who tried to silence your voice. You will lack nothing. You will need no defense. I will be your voice, your vindicator, and your victory. I have more to say. Shall I continue the rest of the 6,000-word message? Finally, it is happening. You have waited long enough for the truth to rise from the soil it was buried in. You have wondered, questioned, blamed yourself, and stayed silent through storms you did not cause. But I, the Lord your God, have seen everything from the beginning. And now, I reveal it to you, your sister. Yes, the one you trusted has told someone something personal about you that was never meant to be shared. It was sacred. It was yours. And she handed it to someone who now holds it carelessly. This message is not to shame you. It is not to harm her. It is to awaken you. You were not crazy. You were not overreacting. You were not being paranoid when you felt the shift in her words, the distance in her eyes, the hesitation when you spoke your truth. You felt something crack between you and her, but you didn't know why. Now you do. She told them. She said what she swore she wouldn't say. She broke the circle of trust you believed was unbreakable. And worse, she did it in a moment of weakness, not even malice. It wasn't planned like a betrayal scripted in a movie. No. It happened casually, like a whisper passed across a table. But that whisper turned into wildfire. And now the one she told has told someone else. And that person is using what they know about you to paint pictures you never agreed to. I warned her. I nudged her heart before she said it. I made her throat tighten. I stirred her spirit to remain silent. But she ignored my restraint and chose comfort over covenant. She chose to feel accepted in that conversation instead of protecting what mattered most, you. She wanted to feel important. And she traded your confidence for her ego. But child, don't misunderstand me. I am not exposing this to start a war. I am exposing it because your time of not knowing has come to an end. You have walked too long in confusion. You have tried to figure out why certain people look at you strangely, why you feel watched. Why there's an invisible tension in certain rooms. Now you know. They know something about you, but they don't know the truth. They know part of your story, twisted through second-hand speech, delivered without your voice. I am here to tell you what they know does not define you. What she said may have shaped a moment, but it will not shape your destiny. I am the author of your life, not her words, not their judgment, not anyone's second-hand perception. And what I am writing next for you cannot be altered by gossip or betrayal. But I reveal this to prepare you. Because it's going to resurface. Yes. What she told will return in the form of a confrontation or a question or a strange silence from someone you thought was on your side. You will recognize it when it comes. And in that moment, you will have a choice to react from pain or to respond with purpose. That's why I'm preparing you now. Because my child, you are bigger than this betrayal. I saw how you trusted her. I saw how you confided in her, even when your spirit whispered to wait. I watched you speak from your heart, and she listened with eyes that were not ready to carry the weight of your truth. She didn't realize it then, but I held her accountable the moment she opened her mouth. I didn't punish her, but I did pause her progress. Because I don't bless those who build their comfort on someone else's vulnerability. She will feel it soon. The unease. The quiet guilt. The way your eyes meet hers and she knows you know, even if you say nothing yet. But child, don't let bitterness rot your beauty. Don't let the pain of this moment become a prison. Instead, let it be proof that your spirit was telling the truth all along. You felt the shift. You knew something wasn't right. And now, heaven confirms what your heart could not yet name. The person she told is not just anyone. They are someone who watches you. Someone who studies you. Someone who pretends curiosity when it is envy they truly carry. This person is not innocent. They received the information eagerly. They stored it like a weapon. And now they are waiting for the moment to use it, to embarrass, to confront, to twist. But I say this to you as your God, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I will not allow them to prosper in their plans. They may try to ruin your name, but I will raise it higher. They may try to repeat your past, but I will bless your present in such a way that their words will sound ridiculous. They may try to stir others against you, but I will turn strangers into allies and silence into celebration. You don't need to defend yourself. I already have. But I also need you to know, I am not done revealing. This was not the only thing she shared. There are more things she said. Pieces of your past that you thought were buried. But my child, do not fear. I allowed it. Yes, even the betrayal. Because sometimes I allow exposure to shift your circle. Sometimes I allow disappointment to deliver you from the people who cannot walk where I am taking you. You've asked me to bless your next chapter, but that chapter cannot begin while you are still surrounded by those who secretly compete with you, those who secretly doubt you, those who smile but sharpen knives behind your back. That is why I bring this moment, not to harm you, but to heal you through truth. You are about to rise. Your name is about to be spoken in rooms of influence. Your work is about to be noticed. Your heart is about to be valued by someone who sees your depth, not just your performance. And I will not allow anyone with a divided heart to walk beside you into that season. So yes, it hurts. But child, it is holy pain. It is the fire that refines, not consumes. She will come back to you, eventually. She will try to soften the edges of what she said. She will use phrases like, I didn't mean it like that, or, it just slipped out, or, you're overthinking it. But don't let those phrases erase the truth. Forgive her, but remember what this moment revealed. Trust her soul, but don't trust her mouth with your secrets again until she has proven herself healed from needing the approval of others. Because what you carry is sacred. Your journey. Your story. Your scars. These are not to be passed around like rumors in dark rooms. These are royal jewels, entrusted only to those who know how to honor the cost it took to gain them. And if someone doesn't understand the value of your honesty, they do not deserve access to it. I love her. Yes, I do. She is still mine. She is still growing. She is still being shaped. But I will deal with her heart separately. This message, this moment, is for you. To release you from wondering. To heal the ache of not knowing why things feel different. To strengthen your spirit for what's coming next. The pain that you've been feeling, the pressure in your chest, the weight behind your smile, it wasn't just emotional exhaustion. It was spiritual tension. Because your spirit knew before your mind caught up. Your soul was trying to warn you. Your tears weren't just sadness. They were signals. A signal that something had shifted. A signal that what was sacred had been spilled. A signal that someone who should have been your vault had become your echo, releasing what she had no right to say. I watched her rehearse it in her mind before she said it. She paused for a second knowing what she was about to do, but she overrode my spirit's warning for the approval of a moment. And I say to you now, what I said to her then, when you trade trust for attention, you gain neither. Because the one she told, they don't honor her. They don't protect her. They are using her. They listen not to help you, but to gather. And they are still gathering. There's a conversation being planned about you, one you haven't been invited to, one that is supposed to happen soon, behind your back, under the pretense of concern, but truly laced with pride and hidden agendas. But I will not let it stand. In fact, I am going to interrupt it. Before their words take shape, I will break the chain. One of them will become uncomfortable. The room will feel wrong. The call will be dropped. The plan will fail. Not because of you, but because of me. Yes, I have stepped in. Not because I am angry at your sister, but because I am angry at the spirit of sabotage that has tried to attach itself to your name. I have already dispatched Archangel Michael to guard your name, your reputation, your honor, your future. You don't need to be everywhere. You don't need to defend yourself. I have stationed truth around you like a wall of fire. And what is said in darkness will be burned before it touches your destiny. But you must listen now, and you must not go back to trusting the same way. Not everyone who claps for you wants to see you rise. Not everyone who comforts you knows how to cover you. Some only stay near you to feel important. Some stay near you to watch for weakness. And your sister, in her current state, has not learned the weight of that responsibility. Her love for you is real, but her judgment is broken. That's why she has hurt you, even without trying to destroy you. So now, I must deal with her privately. Do not try to correct her. Do not try to make her understand what she isn't ready to see. That's my job. And believe me, I will speak to her. I already am. That's why she's been uneasy. That's why her peace has been fleeting. That's why she avoids certain conversations with you now. She knows something is off. And I will bring her to her knees, not in shame, but in surrender. You, however, must walk forward. There are people coming into your life who will honor you. Protect your name, pray when they hear your pain, and cover your story like it's their own. These people are part of the next chapter I've written. But you must leave behind the habit of over-explaining. You must stop giving full access to people who haven't earned it. You must stop trying to fix people who have wounded you with the very trust you gave them. The person your sister told, watch them. They will smile. They will speak kindly. But underneath it, they carry envy. Not because of what you have, but because of who you are. You carry peace that disrupts their chaos. You carry favor that they cannot fabricate. You carry purpose that exposes their idleness. And they don't hate you. They hate what you remind them of, the calling they ran from. But I will expose it. Oh yes, the hour of exposure is not coming. It has already begun. That's why this message reached you now. This is your preparation. Because in the next 7 days, a moment will unfold that will test your response. Someone will let something slip. A name will be mentioned. A question will be asked that sounds innocent, but you'll feel the sting. Don't panic. Don't lie. Don't shrink. Simply remember, I already told you. I already prepared you. You are not caught off guard. You are covered. Do not retaliate. I didn't bring you this far to turn you into a fighter. I brought you this far to prove that favor is louder than revenge. Let me deal with those who mishandled you. Let me restore what they attempted to scatter. Let me lift you without your hands having to throw a single stone. Because I am the God who sees. And I saw it all. I saw what you told her. I saw how vulnerable you were. I saw how relieved you felt to finally share something with someone you believed would guard it. I saw how you exhaled after holding it in for so long. I saw how your voice cracked. And I saw her receive it without the understanding your heart deserved. I don't just see you now. I saw you then. And I am not angry at you. I am proud of your courage. I am proud that you trusted, even if it cost you. This season has tried to silence you. It has tried to make you believe that honesty is dangerous. That vulnerability is a weakness. That silence is safer. But I say to you now, honesty is not your problem. Discernment is. And now, I am increasing it. From this day forward, you will begin to feel what cannot be explained. You will sense lies. You will recognize wrong spirits. You will know who to speak to and who to withhold from. You will know when to leave a room. You will know when someone is pretending. You will not be fooled again. And as I expose, I will elevate. As I reveal, I will restore. As I uncover, I will anoint. Because every time someone has misused you, I have marked you. Marked you for hire. Marked you for places where integrity matters more than image. marked you for divine relationships where secrets are safe and hearts are pure. Your sister is not lost. I will deal with her gently, but firmly. She will face herself. She will weep over this. But not yet. She's not ready. You, however, are. You are ready to move forward, not bitter, but better. Not broken, but bold. You are ready to reclaim your peace. You are ready to outgrow the version of yourself that had to perform for loyalty. You are ready to love people without letting them harm you. You are ready. I have waited for this moment. Now watch what happens next.